couple of months ago, I was driving hampe, I will admit it, because it was only like no, driver hampe because it was almost close time. I think they Sontaha, and there were barely any cars. So I figured that I could just like take wide corners, wide turns. And I took a wide turn because there was barely anybody in the parking lot. And as I took it, some dude came in a small little vehicle. And I was driving my mom's car, which is a 4x4. He was driving some small little vehicle, and he was in the right. His car, listen, it just popped out of nowhere like a bat out of hell. And so having taken that wide turn, I was essentially low-key in his lane. And I immediately hit the brakes and swerved to the other side and got in my right lane. My window was open. And I said to this guy, sorry, I had to apologize that I was driving essentially like I owned the whole parking lot, right? Goes past and this guy, like a middle-aged white man, was like, "We saying you driving like stop driving like." Oh, he just spoke horribly. His response was road rage. His response was road rage, and he was like just utterly bullying me. Do you understand what I'm saying? While I was wrong, I was very offended by his response because. Listen, I got that I was wrong and I tried to say I'm sorry. And as soon as I said I'm sorry, right? And my heart was so broken, and all that was going on in my head after my heart being broken was, if at all, the person in the driving seat of this here 4x4 was a big chunky man. That scrawny little middle-aged white man would not have been so quick. And I was like, God, why didn't you give me a husband? Look at people, they're out here bullying me, they're treating me like trash. That man would have just embraced my husband's or a man's apology, who would realize what he's taking a wide turn because parking lot is open here available this one car again laning. If at all this man had seen a big fat chunky man, he would have been like, yeah, sure, whatever, or even ignored him, maybe and just driven off. But he would never have decided to speak vitriol to the driver. And it made me feel like if only I had a husband and he was the one driving. Insofar as the guy says sorry, nobody would have tried to like and that day I was like, what I said to myself was that Musadi onangle monna onali siriti, she's got automatic protection. Yeah, alright. I told you that to help you understand that I could never ever win any kind of respect from some vitriolic monstrosities in the streets. Lesbians pumanigi.